Good morning. Welcome to Fox 21 Local News right now at 5 a.m. It is Tuesday, December 26th. I'm Samantha Marks in for Abby Burke.
And a new app rolling out in Colorado Springs, and it's all to help people get where they need to go.
Eastbound I-70 is now reopened in Aurora after a deadly head-on crash that killed 3 people. Colorado State Patrol said the crash involved a Dodge pickup truck and a Dodge Caravan. Troopers say the 3 people killed were all adults.
A bystander injured during a February shooting that took the life of Detective Micah Flick is now suing the city and the Sheriff's Department for at least $1 million. Springs police are asking the public to be on the lookout this morning for a missing 12-year-old. That is first on Fox 21 News this morning. This is 12-year-old Alexander Malden. According to police, he was last seen on Kirkwood Drive near Soaring Eagles Elementary School. He's about 5'5" and has a thin build. Alexander was last seen wearing a blue jacket and shirt with black pants and a pair of black shoes. He was carrying a green and yellow backpack. If you have any information about Alexander's whereabouts, you're encouraged to call police at 444-7000. A hot button topic at the State of the U.S. Air Force Academy address yesterday afternoon: sexual assault.
The clock is ticking on the largest wildfire in California history. The Thomas fire is now 86% contained, according to CAL FIRE. Officials say it should be fully extinguished by early January. It has scorched more than 281,000 acres since December 4th. Nearly 1,600 structures have been destroyed, more than 1,000 damaged. And the remains of missing rafter Eric Ashby have been identified by the Fremont County Coroner's Office. In July of last year, a body was found in Fremont County on the Arkansas River, near where Ashby and his friends were just 1 month after he went missing. Day 4 of the retrial against Terry Makita is in the books. If found guilty, the former sheriff could face prison time. Fox 21's Daniela Leon was in the courtroom and tells us what witnesses testified to jurors. Right now, police in Pueblo are asking for your help in identifying a woman found dead near Fountain Creek this week. These are pictures of her 3 tattoos. Police describe her as white or Hispanic, between 45 and 60 years old. Fried chicken has become synonymous with Christmas in Japan. Looks like I need to move to Japan. Many Japanese families who celebrate Christmas did so with a bucket of KFC on Monday. The fast food giant was established in Japan in 1970 and launched a nationwide Christmas campaign in '74. The company has marketed its buckets of chicken as a Christmas meal ever since. And we're finding out who was arrested in 3 marijuana raids in Teller County on Wednesday. Starting from the top left, they are Alejandra Farinas, Alexis Fernandez, David Benitez, Yoandy Ramos Diaz, and Jamie Costa. They are all released on a $50,000 bonds. The Teller County Sheriff's Office originally said 6 people were arrested, but there were only 5. And a man found guilty of sexually assaulting a 12-year-old boy in Colorado Springs has been sentenced to 5 years to life, followed by 10 years to life on parole. 69-year-old Dane Graves reportedly lived near the boy he has been found guilty of assaulting. According to CSPD, officers were called out in January of 2017 to a home on Madison Way for a possible sexual assault on a child. Graves was arrested and then found guilty in a trial back in November. Right now, in a Fox 21 News traffic alert, northbound I-25 will be reduced to a single lane at the US 50 Highway B Belmont interchange. Starting Sunday night through next Thursday night, it will close each night at 8 p.m. and reopen again at 5 o'clock the next morning. Also, speeds will be reduced to 45 miles per hour through the work zone. Officials estimate a record number of people will take to the skies and the road to head somewhere for the holidays. Fox News correspondent Ellison Barber has more from Washington.
And a free tax assistance program kicks off at Pikes Peak United Way a little later today. They're giving free income tax help to people who may qualify for the federal earned income tax credit. Now through April 15th, trained volunteers at 6 local sites will help bring millions of dollars to working people, and folks with annual incomes of less than $54,000 can call 211 to schedule an appointment for free tax assistance. EITC refunds could mean a $6,200 return depending on family size and income.
Now listen to this. This is a good deal. Any property taxpayer in the county who's at least 60 years old or has a disability can now volunteer their time to work off their property tax bill. There are 44 different eligible volunteer programs available. Those interested need to complete and sign the application, consent to and pass a background check, and be the sole or joint owner of the property. And speaking of EITC, millions of dollars are being left on the table as 1 in 4 people in Colorado are missing out on tax credits without even knowing it. It's such a big deal, it even has its own day. Yesterday was the 12th annual Earned Income Tax Credit, or EITC Awareness Day. In Colorado, the average EITC refund is $2,200. Taxpayers can find more info by visiting taxhelpco.org. And right now, officials are still investigating the worst fire a South Korean city has ever seen. With dozens dead and more than 100 people injured, we're taking a closer look.
And a message trapped in a bottle made a 4,000-mile trip. We'll tell you where it came from and just who found the decades-old letter.
Time now, 7:21, and waiting until the last minute to do your Christmas shopping could have really cost you.
It is trivia time, Texas T-Bone style. Oh, she's all in. It's for real, Maddie.
That was different from the last one.